Okay, good morning. This is part 2 of our Castlevania, or should I say Castlevania, look at some of the games where you thought, Konami, really? Okay, sure. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. But these are definitely strange. Or the circumstances surrounding them are very strange. So, at first we looked at... What did we look at first? First we looked at the Wii one-on-one fighting Soul Calibur-esque waggle control beat 'em up. Very strange, but I have actually played it since that video, and I still think it's fun. I don't think it's good, but I think it's kind of fun. So, carrying on from there, what are we going to look at next? Well, how about we look at a remake? Now, this is not the first time Castlevania has been remade. Castlevania has been remade dozens of times, like dozens and dozens of times. They keep remaking the same game. But this one's a little bit different. So one of the games in the series that is very, very highly praised is Rondo of Blood. Now, Rondo of Blood came out in Japan on the PC Engine CD system. So it had this amazing soundtrack. It was maybe even, you know what, it is the best Castlevania soundtrack. I still bang this out on my MP3 player. I think it's just a fantastic game. I like the fact it's multi-rooted. I like everything about it. So the version I've been playing, again, I played it on this channel a couple of times now. I play it on the Raspberry Pi. I play it on the PC Engine emulator, but it's a mod of the game. So it's the it's the Japanese PC Engine version that's been translated into English. So all the text has been translated into English, and then they've added the PSP soundtrack. Now, for those who are unaware, it did come out on the PSP. What they did was Konami remade the entire game in sort of, not 3D, but like 2.5D. So the game itself is 3D, but it still runs on the 2D plane. So you've seen those sort of like 3D remakes, like Bionic Commando and things like that, where they've just remade the same game but with a 3D engine. Same thing. It was exclusive to the PSP, and then when you finish the game, by all accounts, it has got the original PC Engine version in there, which is where the audio from my version was ripped and modded into that ROM. And also it has Symphony of the Night. So Rondo of Blood is actually the precursor to Symphony of the Night. The way Castlevania games work is that Dracula's castle appears every 100 years. So Richter Belmont defeats Dracula in Rondo of Blood, but then 4 years later, you know what I mean? So what's that, 96 years early, the castle comes back. So that then leads into Symphony of the Night, so it's a direct sequel. So they've included both of those games and then remade the first game for this PSP, again, essentially just this PSP exclusive. So let's have a look at it. Hopefully it's good, because Rondo of Blood became one of my favourite games of last year. When I played through it, I was blown away by how good it was. So let's have a look. Hopefully it's good. Like, fingers crossed.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich.
Oh, they remade the entire intro.
Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete.
This is where the audio for my version came from. It's this intro. They've just ripped the audio off this.
Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in ihre Seelen. Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt mit dem Teufel.
Yeah, this looks way better than the PC Engine version.
Stunde kamen sie zusammen, gemeinsam
Is that Shaft? That is Shaft.
mit ihrem sündigen Blut zu rufen, sie zu erlösen von ihrer sterblichen
Shaft is the
Existenz,
Dracula's high priest,
Anbeginn
essentially.
einer neuen Welt vor Augen.
He runs the cult that Dracula is, that worships Dracula. Damn. So this came out in 2007. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, this came out in 2007, which is around about the height of the PSP's. Maybe even a little bit late into the PSP's life cycle. For what it's worth, oh man, he looks good. This game looks great. I mean, I know it's pre-rendered 3D, but still. For what it's worth, I think the PSP is maybe one of my favourite consoles of all time. Not handhelds, like consoles of all time. The PSP is incredibly underrated. Incredibly underrated. So many good games on there. If you're, I mean, unlike me, if you're into like Japanese RPGs, the PSP is the way to go. I'm not, and I think the PSP is a great console, and I do not care for JRPGs. Okay, so Castlevania the Dracula X Chronicles. You'll see there it says 86, 2007. So this is just a rolling demo, and already that is the first level of Rondo of Blood. And it's got the soundtrack. It's not the same soundtrack? Okay, alright. Okay. I'm already liking this. So let's see what options we've got. So very quickly, options. We have key config, button config, okay. Jump, attack, sub-weapon, item crash. Sure. So sub-weapon on... Sub-weapon's on circle. Okay. Can you have up? L, R, select. Oh, you can have up and attack. Sure. I'll keep it on circle for now. Let's go exit. And what's control method? Directional buttons or analog stick? No thank you, directional buttons. Okay, let's go back. What else have we got? Display size. Full or normal? Full, please. That is the opening to... That is the either the ending of Rondo or it's the opening to Symphony. Spoilers. Who hasn't played Symphony? I mean, come on. If you're watching this, chances are that you played and liked, you know, Symphony of the Night. Wallpaper. Oh, alright, standard. Ooh, hello. That's Maria and Richter. Oh, well, that is. Looks like some kind of test background. Oh, I like the Dracula one. It's a bit distracting. Let's stick with something plain. Okay. And voice and language. So you can change it, yeah, Japanese or English. I really want to hear what Maria sounds like in this remake. Because Maria, in Rondo of Blood, if you've probably played Symphony of the Night, but not many people have played Rondo. So Symphony of the Night, Maria is the girl in green that you meet, knocking about. In Rondo, she's about 12, 13 maybe? It's really hard to tell because, you know, Japan. I'm not sure. She's young though. Sound test. Castlevania, Dracula X Chronicles, Rondo of Blood, Symphony of the Night. So you've got all the music from there, but I haven't unlocked them yet. Okay. Cool. Let's just start the game. Get into it. Standard. So here in Rondo, you'd be able to select who you want to play as, Richter or Maria. Maria's kind of like the beginner place to start. I actually prefer Maria. I like the way she controls better than Richter. Sorry. And then there's the boss demo. So in Rondo as well, you could spend points that you earn in the game on tips of how to beat the bosses. And then it would also tell you there'd be question marks for all the bosses that you haven't done, so you can go through the entire game and miss half the bosses because it's multi-routed. So hopefully, and there's a boss rush mode. Okay, let's go back. So hopefully, I'm gonna unlock Maria because I actually prefer to play as Maria. This is where it starts. You start with the prologue. This boss is kind of unlosable. But it's nice that they did all the... Oh, there he goes. There's your boy.
What?
The thing about Rondo of Blood is Rondo of Blood isn't hard. It's just there's annoying parts in it. Alright, so I'm gonna just duck. Come on. 2 hits, and then all you do is just walk forward. Yeah. And skull comes out, and you duck. There you go, done. The controls are a little bit weird. Okay. So that's exactly the same, like nothing has changed there. Which I'm all for. I mean, this looks like it's a straight remake. So, do we still have... So, again, Richter controls really weird. So, we have a backflip where if you just press... Yep, there you go. You just double tap jump and you do a backflip. Can you jump on the stairs? Yes, you can jump on and off of the stairs. That's all I need. Can you jump on and off of stairs? Can you do a backflip? That's pretty much the game right there. This, I'll tell you what though, this actually looks alright. Oh, hello, this is new. That's his miss, isn't it? Got the slidey skeletons. This is on the stage I'm just about to go to. Oh, hello.
How lovely.
That's Shaft.
A fitting girl for Count Dracula. Now, come to me.
So what they've done is they've retroactively added Shaft. Yes, and so they've retroactively added Shaft into the game.
Huh. So much the better. Besides, once you marry my lord, death will lose all meaning for you.
Richter. Can't remember if that's his missus or his sister.
Shaft.
One or the
Of
other.
course, master. What brings you here?
That young lady has a certain connection with my old foes, the Belmonts. Bring her alive.
See, Castlevania is such a clever premise. You can just keep making the same game again and again. Because the castle comes back every 100 years, the grandson of the last protagonist is the character. So you just remake the same game again and again and again. And the castle is constantly shifting, hence the clock tower, so you can just reconfigure the castle. It's great! Alright. So there should be a sign here. Aljiba. Okay. So we are going up and jump up here. Can I read that? No. Okay. And there should be... Yeah, there you go. So. Oh. Yeah, okay, so we've got a little bit of control delay. Okay, kind of work with that. That's probably the HDMI, to be honest. I'm running this through... Obviously, I'm running this through an emulator, but I'm also using a DualShock 4 hooked up to the PC via Bluetooth. So, I mean, the delay in the controls is kind of negatable, really. It's super fast. It's just standard HDMI lag. Oh, pay attention, pay attention. Right, let's get that one. Oh, what did I put the subwoofer on? Circle. So Skeleton Man's going to pop out in a minute. There he is. Come on. Come on. There you go. Boy. Let's get that one. Yes, so again, you would spend all this money unlocking tips on how to beat the boss. No. So, I mean, here's the thing about Rondo of Blood. Rondo of Blood is... I don't really need it, but I'm going to take it. So Rondo of Blood is weird. It's a game where, like I said, it's got two kind of goals. The first goal is kill Dracula, same as every Castlevania game. But this one's different. This is the first game that has sub-missions, essentially, or sub-quests. The sub-quest is to find 4 women hidden throughout the game, one of which you can play as once you found her. That's Maria, the little girl. And there are 3 other, they call them maidens, I think. There are 3 other maidens that are hidden throughout the game. The game is also multi-routed. So, for example, on the screen now, on the right-hand side you have the door, and that's essentially where you would go to, right? You would just walk through the door and carry on with you'd fight a boss and then carry on. But you can explore and go left, and this is what sort of was the DNA, was the seed that was planted and then turned into Symphony of the Night, which then evolved into exploration. So, for example, so here you would go right in the door, but again, if you go left, break this wall. There you go. See, now you've got a new area. You go through there. There are some new enemies and whatnot. But I want to go and find Maria, so I'm actually going to go the proper way. If you go down there, there's another boss, and there's, you know, I think it's the boss that goes over the bridge. You go up like a well and whatnot. Yeah, you go up a well and then... Oh, God, I didn't even see that. I'm not even paying attention. I don't have my glasses on. This is going to go poorly. Come on now. Let's get a little bit closer. Come on, you ain't that tough. There you go. There's another one along here, there should be. Yep. Get out. I'm not going to get rid of it. I don't want to use the axes because I actually need the axes for the boss. There we go. The backgrounds look nice as well. I ain't gonna lie, for, you know, again, I say for a PSP game, PSP games are real nice. Like, don't make a mistake. If you've ever played Sega Rally on the PSP, oh, so good. Ridge Racer, again, Burnout Legends, amazing games. Absolutely amazing games. Easily console quality. Like, proper console quality. The PSP was just one of, if not... Oh, here we go. Alright, let's just do this, boy. And I missed one. No, oh man, I forgot he grabs you, yeah. This is gonna suck, I'm gonna die. Well, hopefully not. Get under there. Get under there! Oh my god, I'm actually gonna die. How embarrassing. First boss. Don't do it! One more hit. Thank you. That would have been embarrassing. I played this game a bit. Not this game, but this game, if you know what I mean. So let's grab the orb and go get Maria. Now, the way to get Maria... Again, this game is all about secrets. They like to add secrets to the game, but not tell you that there are even secrets there. So from the outside, this just looks like a normal Castlevania game up until this point, and to a certain extent it is. But, for example, you need to find Maria in the basement. To get into the basement, you need a key. I hate these guys. Freaking pros. To get into... No, I didn't want that. Can I get the axe? Yes. To get into the basement, you need a key. It doesn't tell you where the key is, and you're being chased by a giant Minotaur, I think. I know it's... Oh, it's... I hate these things so much. Oh, I hate those things. I can barely see it because I haven't got my, again, not got my glasses on. I ain't gonna lie, it's not the game's fault. I just can't see. I am literally blind. I can see him though. I kind of know where they are, but again, on the TurboGrafx version, I kind of know where they are. This version, not so much. Yeah, there are certain things like you need to. There's like quicksand in certain spots. So you need to sink in the quicksand to find secret areas, stuff like that. And there's one where there's a stairwell that's on the floor, but you don't actually know it's a stairwell. You just see a tiny little barrier, like a handrail. So you need to press down at a certain spot. It's... Oh, hello. Knight armor. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, come on. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Thank you. Here's the drawbridge. It's nice that they rendered this stuff in 3D. Looks good. Kind of makes you wonder if they could have done Symphony like this. That would have been nice. This looks... Oh my god, I fell for the oldest trick in the... Absolutely oldest trick in the book. Alright, let's get up here. Yeah, what would a Symphony have looked like if they've redone the whole game like this in 2.5D? Because it's not bad. Oh, I'm going to get attacked by that guy. Nah, just not enough time. Here's the thing, and it's not the only thing I dislike about Castlevania. There are certain times in the game where it's just clearly not fit. But the one thing that really winds me up about Castlevania, see the whip? The whip goes straight out, right? None of the enemies attack you from straight ahead. None of them. Like, none of the ground-based, none of the air-based ones anyway. They always attack you from either above or below. All the time. Alright, I don't have a sub-weapon now, so I'm going to get him like that. Oh, thank you. Let's get some hearts. There we go. Take it real slow. Up we go. Pop him. Pop him. Get this guy up here. I ain't no good. And then he gets hit. You utter idiot. Oh, I do like the vampire killer there. Holy water, okay. But why did I jump? Okay, here we go. I can't imagine playing this with the analog stick. Well, I can, I don't know, it'll be very fun. Alright, that's always there. Okay, here we go. So, inside one of these candles is a key. And I need to get the key, and I need to keep the key, and not pick up any other sub-weapon, and not die. In fact, I might die. If I get to the end without the key, I'm going to kill myself, intentionally. Or unintentionally, just because I'm garbage. There's the key. See it above his head? So that's the key I need. That thing better not kill me. Is it that one? It's that one. Right, so now I have the key. All I have to do is get out of this level. I don't have a sub-weapon to kill the boss, though. Not that you need it, but here we go. Right, so... Oh, see what I mean about things not attacking you from the front. So there is some health in here. I'm just going to go down the stairs. Forget this guy. Right, so now we've just got to deal with the mermen. And then I can get Maria, who is in... Don't you do it. Don't you do it. She's in the cage at the end of here. Sub-weapon. Right. Ooh.
Such power this girl holds. Such purity. A fine gift she'll be for the master.
You son of a... What are you doing to her?
That wit... Belmont.
Belmont.
How can you be here? Blasted. Very well.
Wait!
The dialogue in the PC Engine version, really good. This scene in particular. He's all like, "You're a little girl, go home." She's like, "I'm a vampire killer." It's very Japanese. They've even given her face, like they've retroactively put Shaft in, but they've also made her face look like
Are you awake?
a younger version of Maria in Symphony.
Who are you?
I'm Richter Belmont. Don't worry, that man is gone. I paid him back for hurting you.
My
You
name's
didn't do
Maria.
anything!
Maria Renard. Are you the man Annette was talking about?
You know about Annette? Where is she?
We were together when they brought us here, but now...
I see.
Don't worry, I'll help you.
With what?
Well, we have to beat the Batman.
Ha! No. Just be good. Go home back to your mom and dad. They're worried about you.
No, they know I'm safe with you. They can see it from heaven. They were killed.
Oh, I'm
Damn.
sorry.
That took a turn.
So I'm definitely coming with you.
No, that's out of the question. It's much too dangerous.
Hey, I said it and I mean it!
No, that's right, yeah.
What was that just now?
Huh?
Such power this girl holds. So this is what he meant.
Okay. So, now I get to come with you.
You just won't take no for an answer, will you? All right, fine. Come with me.
Yay!
But promise me you'll run if things get too dangerous.
All right, I promise.
Right, so now I can play as Maria. Which I want to do, because she's actually more fun to play as. Like, again, you'll help people say, oh, it's just playing it on easy mode. Maybe, but it's more fun. Right, so I'm going to get to the end of this boss, so I don't have to do it again. And then I'm going to play as Maria. I really need to put my glasses on for this goddamn thing. I know there are bats there somewhere. Alright. I'm not sure if I prefer this music to the original Rondo PCCD engine music. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Get this. Righto. So there should be a boss. Actually, is this where? Oh no, it's just a hole. Okay. There is another way of going. Sometimes, yeah. Again, it's really sort of laissez-faire about telling you where the secrets even are. I think this is the bat. Isn't it? It's the bat? No. That's in Castlevania 1. This is the werewolf? Yeah. Oh, that's... Alright. When I was playing, the Wii version of, oh, I have completely forgotten the pattern for this guy. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Well, I also have completely forgotten the buttons. That was terrible. I'm not gonna lie, that was bad. Like, real bad. Alright, let's get some hearts. Alright, so yeah, when I was playing Castlevania Judgment, the Wii boxing clone, one of the characters was the werewolf, and I was like, maybe I haven't played as that yet. Of course I have, it's just I didn't realise he had a name. Right, oh my god. Good lord. Oh my god, stop. Learn the pattern, dude. Oh my god, and learn the buttons. You've been playing it for how long now, and you don't know the buttons? Stop trying to... I should have changed my... Oh, it doesn't matter now anyway. Right, let's change... let's be as Maria and just whip him first time. Oh, change character. Hell yeah. There we are, Maria. So Maria's a little bit different. You can't use the same sub-weapons, but you can throw two of these little birds. So she's essentially got a projectile. And her sub-weapons are based around animals. All of her attacks are based around animals. She also has a slide, which is super useful, and a double jump. So you get to super high areas. So you got a double jump, two birds, essentially. So you can slide and roll and just throw out these birds. It's so much easier. Granted, again, you'll say people this on easy mode, but she's just a better character. She's got better moves. And I just like playing as Maria. I think it's more fun. Oh, and I still get hit. So this should make that werewolf boss. Again, I can't believe I died at the werewolf boss. Oh my god. It is weird. The controls are a bit weird. I ain't gonna lie. Get those crows. I hate them. Then we can just go through there. This guy should be a doddle now. Yeah, there you go. It's not even remotely fair. And the drawbridge comes down. You know what? I actually kind of like this. I've been waiting to play this game for a while. I owned a PSP at the time, and I still own a PSP. It's just back there on the shelf. Don't take your eyes off the game. yeah, the PSP is behind me on the shelf, so I'm like, oh cool, Castlevania, you know, Dracula X Chronicles. Yes, I will totally have that. Yeah, it turns out that I don't even know if it came out in the UK. To be honest, I don't know if there is a, not want to say PAL, because I don't think UMDs are PAL or NTSC. But I don't think there's a UK copy. I do not know if you can buy that, because I damn sure can't find it. So, and again, these games are getting super hard to find. So maybe it is. But then also, I believe they've updated Symphony. So even though it's not the Saturn version, it has the Saturn extras, I believe. So Maria is a playable character in Symphony. Which, like, can you have too many copies of Symphony? Probably not, right? So I am actually looking forward. I played this, like, for, what, 10, 15 minutes now? I think this is great. I am quite happily going to play through this Dracula Chronicle X thing. Purely because once you've done it, you unlock Rondo, the original Rondo, the one I've got and played to death anyway, but, you know, handheld. And also a new version of Symphony of the Night, or a version of Symphony of the Night that's got extras. Like, why wouldn't I play that? That sounds right up my alley. Of course I'm going to do that. So I should be able just to go straight over the wall on this. Yeah, I think we've got a winner. So far, no bad games really. I mean, we had a questionable. Oh, I'm gonna die. We had a questionable game. So I think I wouldn't say that Castlevania Judgment is bad. I'm gonna say that it's questionable, like whether it should be made or not. Very questionable. But again, I don't think it's bad. I think it's all right. I might be able to. I should be able to jump over. Let's go get that. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, even though I'm obviously terrible at Castlevania, like I ain't gonna lie, this is the skill level that I'm playing at. Maybe not this bad. I mean, again, glasses on, brightness up, not talking at the same time. Probably got a bit easier, but still. Yeah, no, I really like this, and I am definitely going to play this. I am definitely going to play through Symphony again. I hope that it's got the Saturn stuff in it. Like, fair enough, again, it's not the Saturn version. They're going to use the PSP version as a base. But I don't see why they wouldn't add the Saturn stuff after. I've never played the Saturn version. I could download the Saturn version. Oh, sugar. Just straight dead. Am I dead? Have I got no lives? No, I still got another life. Okay, let's try and beat this boss. I think I'm going to call it there. Oh, right, yeah, so her sub-weapons are, like this one, I never understood it. You basically become a turtle. It's kind of pointless. The dragon one is the best one. Like, if you find the dragon one, just keep it. Never ever get rid of the dragon one, because it just absolutely decimates everything on screen. It's great, and her item crash is even better. Alright, so let's actually not do that. Alright, here we go. Let's actually concentrate. Come on. Actually concentrate. I don't like doing. Oh, you swine! Really? God damn! Okay, I suck. It's been a while. I'm out of lives as well, aren't I? Yeah, there you go. Oh, I do like that. I do like that. That's pretty good. All right, let's go save and quit. So again, I'm gonna play this later. But yeah, I mean, out of the two games that we've played in this series so far, I really like this one. I mean, fair enough, it's based on one of my favourite Castlevania games. But yeah, this is really good. Really good. It's just a shame that it only came out on the PSP and in super limited quantities, because, like I say, I can't find a copy. I mean, my PSP games down there, I've got all of them that I collected, you know, when I was using the PSP a lot. Like, I hammered my PSP. but I don't remember ever seeing this. So I'm glad that I can play it now, and that was kind of the point of building this machine, that I can play the stuff that, you know, I missed. But yeah, I really, really, really like this. Really do. This is a good one. So what are we going to look at next? Well, we've already looked at a Wii game and a PSP game. Let's branch out a little bit. Let's go, let's go maybe somewhere that the Castlevania series probably shouldn't have gone. Alright, cool. Peace.